Behind every balance sheet and income statement lies a real story of profit, pressure, growth, or risk. Financial ratios help you read that story. In this video, you'll learn the exact formulas pros use to spot trends, measure success, and uncover red flags, even if you're just starting out. By the end, you'll never look at a financial statement the same way again. Financial ratios are simple but powerful tools. They take the raw numbers from your financial statements, like revenue, expenses, assets, and debts, and turn them into insights. Instead of just reading totals, ratios help you compare them. That's how you find out if a business is truly profitable, if it can pay its bills on time, or if it's actually growing. Think of them as shortcuts to smart decisions. Financial statements can be huge, filled with numbers. Ratios make them simple. They pull key figures and turn them into clear signals. Signals that help you track how a business is doing over time. Accountants use them to monitor performance. Investors use them to decide where to put their money. Banks use them to approve loans, and business owners use them to make smart daily decisions. Ratios can also act like early warning lights. They help you spot problems, like falling profits or rising debt, before they get too big to fix. Let's break down the 4 main types of financial ratios and what they tell you about a business. 1. Profitability ratios. These show how much profit a company makes from its sales or equity. Net profit margin equaling net income divided by revenue. This tells you how much profit is made from every dollar of sales. Return on equity, ROE, equaling net income divided by equity. This measures how well the business is using the owner's money to generate profits. 2. Liquidity ratios. These help answer, can we pay our short-term bills? Current ratio, current assets, divided by current liabilities. A healthy number is usually above 1. Meaning assets can cover debts. Quick ratio, cash plus accounts receivable. Divided by current liabilities, this one is stricter. It only counts the most liquid assets. 3. Efficiency ratios. These track how well a business uses its resources. Inventory turnover cost of goods sold. Divided by average inventory, a high number means inventory is selling quickly. Receivables turnover sales divided by accounts receivable. This shows how fast customers are paying. 4. Solvency ratios. These look at long-term financial health and debt. Debt to equity total debt divided by total equity. It shows how much debt the company uses compared to its own funds. Interest coverage, EBIT, divided by interest expense. Can the business easily cover its loan interest? This ratio tells you. Let's bring these numbers to life with a simple example. Imagine a small cafe. Here's what their financials show. Revenue, $100,000. Net income, $10,000. Current assets, $25,000. Current liabilities, $20,000. Total equity, $40,000. Total debt, $30,000. First, net profit margin. Net income divided by revenue equals $10,000 divided by $100,000. That means for every dollar of sales, the cafe keeps 10 cents in profit. That's a decent margin for a small business. Next, current ratio. Current assets divided by current liabilities equals $25,000 divided by $20,000 equals 1.25. This tells us the cafe can cover its short-term debts with some cushion. Now, return on equity. Net income divided by equity equals $10,000 divided by $40,000 equals 25%. That's a strong return. Investors or owners are getting a 25% return on their investment. Finally, debt to equity ratio, total debt divided equity, equals $30,000 divided by $40,000 equals 0.75. The business is using 75 cents of debt for every dollar of equity. That's a manageable level, not too risky. These four ratios give you a quick but powerful look at profitability, liquidity, performance, and risk. In just a few numbers, you can spot strengths or red flags. Before you dive deep into ratios, watch out for these common mistakes. First, using the wrong numbers. It's easy to mix up gross profit and net income or pull totals from the wrong line. Always double-check you're using the right figures from the right statement. Second, ignoring industry benchmarks. A 10% margin might be excellent for a retail store, but weak for a software company. Context matters. Third, over-relying on one ratio. One number can't tell the full story. Use a mix of ratios to see the big picture. And finally, not comparing over time. Ratios are most powerful when tracked across months or years. Trends show whether a business is getting stronger or slipping behind. So how do professionals actually use financial ratios? Accountants use them to track how a business is performing, spotting issues early, and helping plan for the future. Lenders, like banks, look at liquidity and solvency ratios to decide if you can repay loans. Investors rely on profitability and return ratios to figure out where to invest their money and where the risk lies. And managers use ratios to set goals, manage budgets, and steer their teams toward better performance. Financial ratios turn a sea of numbers into clear signals. When used right, they help everyone make smarter decisions. Financial ratios help you see the story behind the numbers. They show profit, debt, speed, and safety all in one simple snapshot. You don't need to read 100 rows of data. Just a few smart ratios, and you'll know if a business is strong, stable, or in trouble. If this video helped you understand how to read financials better, hit that like button, subscribe for more clear accounting lessons, and drop a comment if you want a deep dive into ratio analysis by industry or trend tracking over time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next step of mastering the accounting cycle.